Good morning all, welcome to build day 18. I got some straw into 3 of the displays that are totally finished as far as electrical goes. They just need their small stuff added to them now, which goes on top of the straw or on tables or what have you in each display. Right now I'm taking a break from the tents to try to clean my shop up. I damn near killed myself a half a dozen times yesterday coming in here. I got stuff, waste all over the floor, all over my tables. I've got tools everywhere. I can't find anything. So I figured, okay, I'm going to take a hour, and it's probably going to be more closer to an hour, and go through here and get my shop cleaned up. Then head back out there and get back to work once I can find things. I mean, I spent 30 minutes yesterday looking for a certain screwdriver for a certain project, and instead of being in my rack over there, it was buried underneath that mess. And that mess I've already started to clean up. It was a lot worse. So anyway, I'm going to get that done and then probably head out to the tents and start getting things done out there. So just figured I better get this going before I forgot. So there you go. It's going. Talk to you later. Okay, guys. I promised you guys last night I would do a walkthrough tonight so you can see what I've gotten done. I've got stages or zones 1 through 3 finished, but I only have zones 1 and 2 plugged in right now. Until I get my regular power pole up, I can't have everything plugged in at the same time or I blow breakers. I have a special power pole I put in that's tied into my shop, and everything runs off my shop. So, but I wanted to give you guys a glimpse of where we're at so far. And I think we'll start here. I'd like to introduce you to George the Bucket Mouth. He never shuts up.
Fear not, my friends. The really scary ghosts and goblins are standing behind you.
And we go into here. And I'm debating on, I've got blue light up there. I'm debating on taking it out. I haven't checked yet to see just how bright things are. I was going to do that here in a little bit. And then there's one of my light boxes. Then you come over here. Yeah, now what I did on this one, it's motion and sound activated. The sound sensor, like with most of the stuff, sucks. You almost have to you scream at it to get the trigger. And with as dark as it is in here, or can get in here, the motion sensor won't work either. So I put a black light, strobe light, that's the twinkling you're seeing. And I've got aimed at the motion sensor. Anytime anyone walks in front of that strobe light, it triggers the mirror. Oh, and I don't have this one turned on here. Excuse me. There we go. A little bit of a skelly in a corner. Now here's one of the new light boxes. I redid the lights on them. And as you can see, it's changing colors, and it really doesn't do it justice on video. You gotta see it in person. It used to be like that one there with the mini Christmas tree lights. I like the new look myself. It's way brighter. Then we come into the Moaning Lisa. Now I'm going to have a curtain here. I just don't have it up yet. The people have to push through. This, and I don't know if you can see it, is my cesspool with my fountains, which are too dark to see at the moment. It's all black lit, so that chemical I put in the water will glow. I'm hoping. So anyway, it's a little dark here. He's and I am going to have something here. I'm just not sure what yet. I'm going to aim that over like that. I have to put up another light here. Strobe light at least. And then you get into the Gypsy here, and I have a doorbell actually attached to the thing, so anytime anyone walks by here, it triggers her. I have the doorbell turned off at the moment. Anyway, we're making progress slowly. I've been working on electrical all goddamn day. This one here is a Bat and Vampire display. It's actually hooked up to zone 3, and I don't have zone 3 turned on, so it won't work. But anyway, and then we go into the video hall, or strobe hall, and I'm going to have a curtain there too, and into our pirate display. And back into her crate she goes. She was actually slamming the front of that down. There we go. Anyway, and then we got I got some strobes here in the corn stalks too. But now we're getting back into zone 3 stuff, and the only thing I have powered over here right now in zone 3 is a blow up, and that's the because it's on a totally different circuit from everything else. It's got its own little breaker. But so far, you know, that's as far as we've gotten. I've been working last day and a half doing just that. So anyway, I'm going to put the camera down, and I'll check back in with you when I get in the house. I'm going to stay out here for a little bit longer and do some work, or at least until my wife yells at me to get my butt inside. You know, I've been out here all day. She keeps saying I need to take a break and rest and relax. I'm pushing it. And it's like, I don't want to. I'm having fun. Leave me alone. But it's just not her. My baby's in the window. That's my raw 16-pound mouser. Dang good mouser too. Here we go. But he's waiting for me to come in. He'll sit there until I do come in. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I'll do another segment a bit later. I'm going to get things powered down out here somewhat, so some of the stuff quits going off. Bucket Mouth George just doesn't want to shut up. So I'll catch you a bit later. Night night all. Hey, good evening all. Finally came inside. Yes, I've got my cigar. I don't go anywhere without my cigars. Want one? Give me one. Right in there. Done outside, inside for the night. Figured I'd give you one last little segment here. Did pretty good today. Got a lot of stuff done electrical wise. The wife spent a lot of time doing some cobwebbing and stuff out there. We still got a couple of little areas that need to be cobwebbed yet. Got the bat and vampire area done. As far as electrical goes, the straw's been put into it, and what else? Electrical and the straw on the wife cobwebbed that area. Finished up the electrical in the Pirate display, which you saw tonight, and got the straw into that area. Got strobe lights up both in the corn hall and in the hall leading up to the Pirate display. And then started working on the Spider display, and a little upset. One prop I bought basically for its scare value. Spirit Halloween was selling this year a new item. It was a jumping spider. I showed it to you in one of the other videos I had sitting out and in its spot. Basically stepped on a footpad or made a loud noise by it and it would jump out at you. Really good shock value to make people scream, so I went ahead and bought it. It was probably my favorite prop this year. I was looking forward to seeing how it was going to do in the haunt. No, long story short, got it all wired up, went and plugged it in, and it wouldn't work. And so I went and took the AC adapter out, unplugged it, put batteries in, still wouldn't work. So I took it loose from where I had it mounted and sat down and was fiddling around with the batteries, and the thing went off. Missed me by about 2 centimeters, literally. I mean, the base of it hit right at the corner of my face here, you know, when it launched. After it launched, it wouldn't reset. It shut down and just would not move at all. So we ended up taking it back to Spirit Halloween, and I knew full well I wasn't going to be able to get a new one. They're out of stock until November 5th. So anyway, I did need a new fogger. I mentioned last night that one of my foggers died on me. So they gave me my money back, which was 75 bucks. And I went and bought me another fogger, which came to 82 bucks. So I basically spent $7 for an $80-odd fogger, got a new fogger. Needless to say, with that spider gone, that leaves a huge hole in one end of the spider display. So I went through over the internet and ordered 2 new items to replace the jumping spider that will go into that corner. And I'll show you those if and when they get here. I paid extra for overnight shipping, so it'll be interesting to see if those come. The graveyard isn't exactly done yet. We've got it all wired up. Got all the lights aimed and everything. Got the fog machine hooked up with the ice cooler on it, or a fog cooler. Still need to do a couple of things. I need to get the straw in there, and I need to monkey around with the lights. I didn't like how they were aimed tonight, so I'm going to mess around with that. And also my tomb, the one that the lid opens and shuts, it's a little too close to the fence. You really can't see it opening and shutting, so I'm going to move that a little bit. Once I can get that all finalized, I can turn it over to the wife so she can get the fencing and stuff cobwebbed. As far as projects go, we're still working on fine-tuning. Still got a ton of stuff to put out yet. All of it really can't go out though until I get done with the electrical, which should be tomorrow. So it usually takes 2 full days to get the whole place wired and ready to go, and I've had a day and a half so far. So I still have the witch display and the bushes on the driveway to do as far as electrical goes. Got a lot of little mishkabibble repair stuff I need to do. I noticed tonight when I was vlogging Zone 1, you know, after I got through the water pit area, I need to add a second light in that area, you know, little things like that. You know, I need to take a light out of one area, put another one into another area, and yada, 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 vicious circle. But anyway, you know, that's all stuff for tomorrow. I'll get all that done tomorrow, no problem whatsoever. So then I'll be full bore into fine tuning, and that'll take a couple of days. By the look of it, we're actually going to finish a day or two ahead of time. So it will be interesting to see. But anyway, that's all I have for tonight. And we'll see you in the morning. Stay out of trouble. And I guess that's it. So we shall see you come the morning. Sleep well, sweet prince.